So this week's know-how covers stomach tubing calves. We have a number of calves here at the stomach tube today. So first of all, I'm going to collect bee stings from the cow and I'm going to hand it over to our vet, Donald Lynch, to talk us through the actual tubing process itself.
Okay, it's important when we're collecting colostrum from the cow to ensure that it's clean colostrum that we collect and it's not contaminated with feces. So we'd recommend cleaning the cow's teats prior to milking the cow. And then milk can be collected into the bottle, which is a wide lid, and we're going to milk directly from the cow's teat into the bottle that's going to be used for stomach tubing. Okay, we've basically two different types of stomach tube. We have a tube with a bag attached where the colostrum or electrolytes is in the bag and flows down through the tube into the calf. And this tube comes with a shut-off valve here to close off so that nothing will flow through the tube. Okay, the tube has a bulb at the end which makes it easier to swallow and is firm enough that we can feel it on the side of the neck when it's in the calf to ensure it's in the right place. Okay, the second type of stomach tube, which would be the one that I would prefer, consists of three parts. We have a bottle that will hold about 3 litres. We have a teat lid, so we have a lid with a teat attachment, and then we have a lid with a stomach tube attachment. So what I would do is I'd milk the cow into the wide top bottle, attach the teat, and try and get the calf to suck. If the calf won't suck the teat, I'll take off the lid and I'll attach the stomach tube attachment. So we'll screw on the stomach tube attachment, and when we have that tight, we now go and stomach tube the calf. Okay, with a newborn calf, we want to consider, has he got colostrum? If he hasn't got colostrum, we want to give him some colostrum. So how much colostrum do we need to give him? We would, generally speaking, recommend we get colostrum from his own mother and give him about 3 litres to an average calf. Now sometimes people will say, well, it depends on the size of the calf, and obviously it does. So if you were to put a figure on it, about 8% of the calf's body weight is what we'd give in colostrum. So what weight would we say this calf is approximately?
He's about 40 kilos, Don.
Right, well, about 40 kilos. Well, 10% of 40 kilos would be 4 litres. And so if we say 8% there is going to be there or thereabouts 3 litres. So about 3 litres would be the right amount to be giving this calf. So now we have the cow safely secured in a head gate as we go to stomach tube the calf. We stand with the calf's head between our legs, stretch his neck upwards, and while we're holding the tube bent with the bottle hanging out the tube so no milk is going to drain into the tube as we're tubing him, we pass the tube gently down the centre of his mouth, and as it gets to the back of his mouth, it'll slide easily down as he swallows it. Oftentimes at this stage they won't like it. Now if you feel down the left hand side of his neck, we can feel the end of the tube. So down here we can feel the end of the tube. If we can feel the end of the tube, we know it's in the right place. It's like a lay flat water pipe down to his stomach, whereas the tube down to his lungs is like a slurry tank pipe. So if we put the tube down the wrong way, we won't be able to feel it. Now we know 100% the tube is in the right place. We turn the bottle up and let the bee stings drain into the calf's stomach. When we're finished, we let the bottle down again. We fold the tube with this rubber part and gently withdraw it out of the calf's mouth and let the calf go. Okay, this is another option for stomach tubing a calf. So here, as I say, we have a bag that holds the colostrum or the milk, but it's going to a tube to pass down into the calf. One of the disadvantages I find with this type of tube is you really need 2 people, one to tube the calf and one to hold the bag. Hold the calf's head between our legs, extend the neck and pass the tube down the centre of his mouth. It gets to the back of the mouth and he swallows, and we feel the end of the tube. Okay, now we'll open the valve and let the bee stings drain into the calf. Okay. Now, again, when we've given him enough bee stings, we'll close the valve and remove the tube.